Colby Covington is set to wrestle Dillon Danis at RAF 7 on March 28th. The event will be headlined by a rematch between Arman Tsarukyan and Giorgio Poulos. This will be Colby's second time competing at Real American Freestyle. He previously defeated Luke Rockhold at RAF 5 back in January. Dillon will be making his debut with the promotion. Who do you guys have for this one? Drop your predictions in the comments. Dan Hooker has addressed the allegations after a woman he reportedly had a relationship with publicly claimed that he is gay and was cheating on her with men. Dan posted this on Facebook. He wrote, "Okay, it's been a minute. I'm back training, but before I go back to my team, I feel like I need to address a couple of things, mostly out of respect for the people I care about who have been going through it. My wife has been my rock and always will be my best friend, and the best mother to our awesome girls. My kids are my world. I'll look after my family until the day I die, and every day after that. They mean everything to me. I don't think most of this is anyone's business, and you know what they say. You shouldn't believe everything you see, and even less of what you hear. The blow-ups on social media caught me off guard. I honestly didn't think anyone would take it seriously, but since people care, it's pretty simple. I ended an arrangement with someone. Naturally, she wasn't happy and asked for $100,000 for an NDA. I said no. What happened next was wild. She was clearly upset and started a campaign of lies to try to embarrass and defame me, and mostly to intentionally upset my family. I'm not making excuses for myself, it is what it is, but it hurts when the people who end up getting dragged into it are the ones who did nothing wrong." Israel Adesanya is back training with Robert Whittaker ahead of his fight against Joe Pyfer on March 28th. Whittaker isn't currently booked for a fight, but says his next bout will be at light heavyweight. He recently named Magomed Ankalaev, Dominic Reyes, and Jan Blachowicz as ideal matchups for his light heavyweight debut.
It's always a pleasure having my bestie in the gym. So what's up, bestie?
Hey, what's up, guy?
Let's go. Thank you.
Let's go.
Always pushing me, no matter what.
Valentina Shevchenko is fired back at Ronda Rousey. Ronda mentioned Valentina having an OF yesterday when discussing UFC fighter pay.
It's just not about putting on the best fights possible anymore. Dana isn't the owner, and he isn't calling the shots, and he isn't running things the way that he wants because he's an employee of the company. It was a big mistake of theirs to not let him just run things the way that he always has. Oh, he knows the White House card sucks. Like he knows that they were pushing this for over a year, and it fell extremely short of expectations. I mean, he was so upset about it. He was talking about a fight falling out the day before. You know, it's I can guarantee you he's not happy with it either. It used to be that UFC was the best place that you could come in combat sports to make a living and be paid fairly, and now it's no longer. It's one of the worst places to go. It's one of the it's why so many of their top athletes are leaving to go and find pay elsewhere. It's why their champions like Valentina are selling pictures of their titties on OnlyFans. You know, like these people are, a lot of them at the ground level, they can't support their families. They're living poverty level fighting full time. This company just got $7.7 billion. There's no reason that they can't afford to pay their athletes at least a living wage.
I'm happy I'm out of that. That's all what I can say.
Valentina responded to Ronda via X. She wrote, "It's 2026. Fighters using OF is just a new way to connect with fans. Looks like Ronda slept too long after her last fight in 2016, referring to when Ronda got knocked out by Amanda Nunes in the first round. Francis Ngannou has weighed in on Jon Jones' ongoing situation with Dana White and the UFC. Francis responded to a post Jon made on X, addressing Dana's comments at the UFC 326 post-fight press conference. Dana claimed that Jon was never going to be on the White House card, but Jon fired back saying he was in real negotiations with the UFC. Francis said watching this story unfold yesterday was very interesting. I have lots to say, but for now, Johnny boy, if you manage to get your freedom, then let me know. You deserve that $30 million after everything you've done for the sport, and they should be rolling out the red carpet for you." Daniel Cormier explains why he feels bad for Jon Jones in wake of the news that he will not be fighting on the White House card.
Hey, let me tell you something.
What's up?
I gotta say this, bro. I kind of felt bad for him. Because
let's go.
No, I felt bad for Jon because it just seemed like he wanted to fight on that card bad. He seemed crushed. He's laying in bed and he seemed crushed. I think this is kind of like almost like a come to Jesus moment, Ben, where you're like, at 28-29, no matter what you did, you got, when he got that event canceled with Chael, they said he'll never headline again. He was selling pay-per-views, so you had to go back to him. But now at 38-39, he's got like bad hips and injuries and looks like he's on his way out. They're kind of like you said, you're not going to prove value to me in the long term, so I don't think we need to bend over for you anymore.
After suffering a unanimous decision loss to Caio Borralho at UFC 326, Reinier de Ridder has announced he's moving up to the light heavyweight division.
Oh, eat some donuts for me. Come on. Eat some donuts. Come on, bro. After work. Eat some donuts, man. Come on.
What are you doing, bro?
I'm giving you some donuts. You need this. Eat a donut, brother. Come on.
I gotta cut.
Too healthy. All too healthy people. You can use a donut, brother. You're getting too skinny. Come on. Eat one. Come on. Eat a full one.
How you feel, man?
I'm good.
Yep.
Yeah, just sad, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I want to say thank you guys for all the help. I came up a little short. I think could have gone either way, but I'm happy that I got my body back, most importantly. I was able to go 3 hard rounds, and I think I have a lot more to show. I brought you guys donuts because I need you guys heavy. I need you guys strong because I'm coming at 205, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. All right, hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Eat some donuts for me. Come on.
Caio Borralho left a comment on that video. He wrote, "God bless your career, brother. Truly honored to have shared the octagon with you. All love. Go get them light heavyweights." Alexander Volkanovski admits he was surprised at how Charles Oliveira was able to dominate Max Holloway.
And I thought he might be able to do that for a couple of rounds, but I can't see him. I thought like Max would eventually get up. And this is where the fight IQ comes in. It's like, even if he does take him down, I don't see Charles being able to... I thought there'll be more scrambles, which would affect Charles a little bit more. I thought he might get maybe that little bit more tired. Obviously cuts a lot. Max is a freak when it comes to cardio. And I thought that, you know what I mean? So that's where I thought, even if he does do that game plan, as that guy said, as like, if the fight keeps going, can he keep that pace going? And that's why I said I might see a late for submission or finish from Max. But he was able to just do that the whole 5 rounds, which is incredible.
Jorge Masvidal says he believes Sean Strickland would beat Khamzat Chimaev. Masvidal breaks down why he doesn't think Khamzat is quite as good as many people make him out to be.
Chimaev, to me, though he looked great in that DDP fight, I don't think he's all that good, man. I'll be honest with you.
Really?
Look at the Usman fight. Usman was a 170-pounder. Took the fight in 11 days' notice. And funny story, I seen Usman like 2 days before he took that fight out and about. I was out in Miami at a place known to stay open till like 6 a.m. I was like facing this when somebody touches me on the back, like kind of aggressive, and then I go, God be with you, I'm about to so who the is it's too late for anybody to touch me that I don't know. And I turn around and Usman, he's like, what's up? I'm like, what the doing? He's like, man, same thing as you. I'm just chill out. I was like, all right. We chilled out for a little bit. I went my way, he went his way, and then I see like Usman's going to Abu Dhabi, where the fight Chimaev. I thought Chimaev lost that fight. Look at the tape. He won the first round, lost the second and third, didn't get more takedowns, got stuffed up and got punched in the face more. So I definitely thought Usman won. That's a 170-pounder that's coming off the couch. I don't think he beats Strickland. I'm dumping the house on Strickland on that one.
Really?
Like 100 bands. And I don't even think Chimaev fights him because they've trained a lot. I'm Prize Picks. I put up 100 bands of my own money. I'm gonna go, what? That's how confident I am.
Really?
It's a bad style for him. I've seen Sean go with good wrestlers over at American Top Team. Guys that wrestled their whole lives, All-Americans, national champions. And dude, this guy can wrestle defensively. Now, he never uses his wrestling in a fight, but if you try to wrestle with him, you quickly find out this guy could wrestle back enemy, and that costs a lot of energy. And Chimaev doesn't have the best gas tank, you know?
Sean O'Malley and the MMA Guru discussed the backlash the UFC has received since announcing the White House card.
White House card, not being a White House card, just a numbered event, people would be like, holy shit, this is a good card. The fact that it is the White House card and we were promised some crazy shit, it's a little similar to the Sphere, and it was like, I mean, we got our hopes up too much, I think. But if you add Charles to this could make up for it.
We got Topuria versus Gaethje.
Yes.
We got Pereira versus Garn, O'Malley's Harbin. Huffy Chandler. If you look at that card, it's like a sensational pay-per-view card.
Yeah.
But the problem is the way they talked about the White House is like, you thought there was going to be this wild card.
You thought Jesus
God,
was
he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought Jesus was coming back.
We did.
One, you know, I mean, there was like a You know, McGregor Diaz 3 is like sneakily on the card, or McGregor's on the feature fight with Chandler, or Jones. I don't know if they trust him to be on the White House, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they said that supposedly one fight fell through.
Joaquin Buckley pitches the idea of a BMF tournament with open weight fights.
I think they should keep it, right? But the only thing about the BMF title, you got to run it tournament-wise, open weight class. Any person that want to sign up for it, you get to fight for it. But you can fight a heavyweight, you can fight a flyweight. It don't matter. Like back in the days, like back in the old days. But you really prove you the baddest motherfucker. That's what I think. What y'all think about that? I told you you're gonna make it right on time.
Paulo Costa is moving up to light heavyweight to face Azamat Murzakanov at UFC 327. In an interview with Homa Fight, Murzakanov says Brazilian fans are DMing him asking him to finish Paulo.
He's a funny guy. He makes me laugh on Twitter and stuff. So what are your thoughts on him just as a person?
You know, I don't know him again as a person. I have no idea what to think of this guy. But one thing I know for sure is all my fans, and I think some of his fans, texted me, called me, they asked me to beat him up for some reason. And I have no idea why they get that hate towards him.
Well, I actually saw Brazilian fans were saying, yo, Paulo's our guy, but we want you to beat him up. Do you like having the Brazilian fans backing you here?
Yeah, I wanted to find out why even the Brazilian fans, they have this hate on him, why they want me to beat him up. I would like to find that out myself.
Obrigado. Tell him to say obrigado. It means thank you in Portuguese, I think.
Это на португальском. Спасибо, можно сказать на obrigado. Скажи на камеру, говорит. Obrigado.
I love.
Hype Brazil went down tonight. Alex Pereira was in attendance for the event. Shara Bullet competed against Edson Barbosa in a 10-minute grappling bout. Neither fighter was able to secure a submission, so the match was declared a draw. They discussed going an extra minute, but Edson said he'd prefer a rematch at a later date so he can get in shape. He had taken the bout on just 2 days' notice after Jorge Masvidal pulled out. The match between Jon Silva and Bryce Mitchell also ended in a draw, as neither fighter was able to secure a submission. Earlier, Silva and Bryce ran into each other backstage and things got heated, with Silva even taking Bryce down. However, many fans thought the video was fake. After the match, both fighters hugged and showed respect for each other.
Faz o frame empurrando ele para repor a guarda, Jean. Isso, repõe a guarda. Vamos por dentro, exato. Bate o quadril pra cima, Jean. Não deixa ele montar, Jean. Essa perna direita.
This young man, he wanted my shirt. I can't give him my shirt, that's for my son. I have to keep them. I have something better for him. This is the everlasting word of God. The whole truth is nothing but the truth. Young man, you would take this word and live a life of honor for Jesus Christ. This is the true gift, the gift of eternal life.
And in the main event, Arman Tsarukyan put Muhammad Mokaev to sleep with a rear naked choke with about 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the bout. Afterwards, Arman called out Charles Oliveira. Muhammad Mokaev posted this on X after the event. He wrote back to flyweight, never give away 25 kg anymore.
I want to fight next Charles Oliveira. Let's go.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Dave. It says, "What? Dana has never lied about anything ever." The second one's from Wine For Me Baby. It says, "Max, what's your favorite food? I guess we're gonna find out Saturday night." And the final one's in reference to Ilia Topuria going off on Islam, saying he pulled out of the fight at the White House card, which is why he's now fighting Justin Gaethje. It's from I Don't Have a Name. It says, "It wasn't supposed to be you, Justin." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.